Hello everyone and welcome to this new Let's Play of Vampire the Masquerade. I'm Ulysses the Bruce and yesterday I uploaded another video of Vampire the Masquerade, but I didn't like it. We ended up as a Bruja vampire, which is a combat oriented unsophisticated vampire, and I didn't really like that. I couldn't live with it. So I'm going to start over, and this time I'm going to consciously choose the Toreador vampire because that suits me. That's most appealing to me. Just this, this cool vampire, this smooth vampire, all right, who knows how to conduct himself socially, So that's what we're gonna do this time. So I'm not going to do the story thing in the beginning, I guess, because that ended up as a Bruja, and I don't want to be a Bruja, so we're just going to select who we are in this video. So I was kind of thinking, like, why do I make these Let's Plays, and it's the same reason I go to the chess club, right? It's just something to do. I don't really have much more to say about that, Let me just take a sip of coffee here. The chess club, I consider that leisure activity, right? That's not work, because you meet people and you get to chat a little, and then there's the game, right, which is totally, a waste of time, really. It's just an excuse to get together, really, to get out there, right? And so this too is just an excuse for me to talk, I write too, I write essays, I write tweets sometimes, but I find that actually not very interesting because I've got nothing to say, right? And I kind of prefer the Let's Play as a talkative medium, because you can just talk about the game, right? And you can share the occasional tidbit, right? But I'm taking another sip of coffee right now. You can share the occasional tidbit, right? But in the end, it's just about it's in the end, it's just about just kind of creating a little bit of a convivial atmosphere or whatever. But that doesn't matter to me, right? I just like the medium, right? It's a bit like radio or whatever. It's it's like it's a way to express yourself, I suppose. That's what ChatGPT proffered as a reason to Let's Play. So life goes on. We do all kinds of things, and this is just another thing. I don't know, right? It's it's like I have no reason to do chess either. I've got no reason that I work for the mail, right? It's just something you do, right? Sometimes I do get an itch, right? I mean, I constantly get an itch, to do something. Just now I was reading a book, right? And that was way better than this, right? Whatever this is, right? But I know, I have time, right? I have time, and I don't want to write another pointless essay about nothing, right? I mean, this way at least I make something, with some kind of vibe, right? I mean, it's something with vampires, right? It's something with fiction. I mean, I could write a book, I suppose. I could write a book, but a book has to be read by someone, right? You have to publish it. I guess that's not the most important thing. You can just write a book, but yeah, I play video games as well, right? I don't think a book is necessarily better than a let's play. Coffee. A book isn't necessarily better than a let's play, right? Yeah. A let's play is, it's a bit like radio. I don't know what to make of it, really. It's kind of an antidote to endless fiction, right? It's like it's on the borderline between random fiction and a talk show or something, It's a mixture between a podcast and maybe a movie, right? I mean, a lot of things happen in the video game. It's just that, a video game gets kind of monotonous to just watch being played, so it's kind of nice if someone narrates it or something to provide, that kind of thing. Maybe I will watch Let's Plays again in my life again sometime, maybe, but I've already watched Let's Plays, right? And now it's time for me to make one myself, as such things go. Yeah, I know. That's just the simplest way to put this. I have nothing to do, right? Nothing to do today, and I don't want to. I don't want to do something random, right? And this is quite random, maybe, but at least there is some kind of structure to it, right? I mean, why do we do anything, right? It's kind of odd to think about this, right? It's odd. I say it's just like going to the chess club. I don't know what else to make of it. I mean, I don't think it's necessary to routinize everything, right? I mean, the chess club is a bit routinized, right? You do that every week, etc., etc. And twittering, is also kind of routinized, right? I make a tweet. I used to make a tweet almost every day, and now I'm kind of taking it a bit more easy, Yeah, but I don't really see the point of writing, you know. Just like I don't make drawings or something. I just don't. I don't want these things lying around, right? That's the problem with writing, right? The stuff piles up, and before you know it, you've got like archives filled with scribblings, right? And there's just no way to make sense of it. You know, I was thinking about writing a systematic philosophical book, but that's heavy, right? That takes a lot of willpower and the fact of the matter is I'm just spent, right? I've got nothing more. I've got no clue anymore, right? I'm just completely out of my head, and so basically I mean I was playing The Witcher this morning, and that was nice, right? It was just a nice diversion, right? For when you have a day off, you know, just a few hours in this mystical world of monsters and ladies and whatever, and rugged towns and oafs and whatnot. I mean, that was nice, but you know, after that, I just had nothing to do anymore, right? And you know, I play these other games, you know, Pirates Outlaws, Cult of the Lamb, right? But I just didn't see any reason to play that. I mean, I play those games when I'm in a bad mood, right? I'm not in a bad mood right now. I've got energy to do things. You know, I could read that big book I bought, you know, Ken Follett's Armor of the Light or something. You know, I could read that entire book in one sitting, you know, and then you're done, right? And then what are you gonna do, right? I don't see books that way. Yeah, why do I go to the chess club? You know, it's like, why do we do anything? Yeah, again, you know. Yeah, it's like if I didn't do this, I would probably do nothing, right? I would just stand around in my room doing nothing. Yeah, I got time, right? I can write an essay later or some other day or whatever. I don't want my entire life to consist out of writing essays, right? And you know, this is kind of creative, but it's also, you know, just, I don't know, it's a way to express yourself again, you know. I guess we're not gonna get much further in that, so let's just start gaming again. So we're in the world of darkness, says. Okay, so this is where we get to choose how to start the game. You have to create your character, okay? So we can press 1 here, and then we go through this little quiz, which determines our character for us. But I did that last time, and it ended up with us as the Bruja, which is definitely not my way to play. It might be fun, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Right now, I just want to choose Toreador myself, right? Because I like Toreador, right? I like this way of going through. So we want some persuasion and we want some seduction. I guess. And here we have perception, intelligence, wits, right? Ranged combat, research, defense, and hacking. I guess we want... I mean, yeah, this is kind of a thing. Like, do we want our guy to be intelligent, or do we want him to be witty, you know? Defense and hacking. Well, hacking is kind of useful. Defense, what is defense, right? Avoid taking damage. I guess we would like that, but intimidate is also kind of useful. Yeah, we wanna get through on our intelligence more on our wits, right? We are intelligent guys. Unarmed. Well, I don't think we need unarmed. We will have dodge for defense. That's useful. So intimidation is not quite necessary. Subterfuge might be necessary. Okay, so maybe we do want a little bit in unarmed to feed on the unwilling. Or shall we just do extra dodge here? I mean, we've got a lot of seduction here. Seduction is cool. We have a lot of seduction now. I think melee is the most important one here, so yeah, we're just gonna go with dodge. I mean, I want to be hard to hit, you know, because we are not the strongest guy, so that might come in handy. And now we have these few things here. Okay, we go scholarship because that will increase our persuasion skill again. And it will also help us with research. So you need to have a few things that you're really good at, right? Haggling might be useful because we are someone who gets by on manipulating others, it would seem. So I guess we will go with haggle. Yeah. We want to get by on manipulating others, you know, that's more of my style. I'm not really an energetic player, right? I prefer to just let other people do my work for me. This one adds 2 to wits and 2 to perception. That might be useful in some cases. Level 2 speed enhancement. I think we want presence, right? I mean, we need our enemies to be as weak as possible because we are pretty weak as well. Okay, so yeah, here we go again. Another go at the Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, now at least we look like a handsome man, right? A fancy man. I guess Toreador is actually kind of boring, maybe, but yeah, I just want I just want an easy time, right? I want to.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that this is bullshit!
Yeah.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Great. We get to live, it seems. We were allowed to live by this man that we know nothing about at this stage in the game, in the story.
My apologies, but you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is...
Did our guy pee his pants?
But the opportunity to transcend the...
It looks like he peed his pants. That's just an illusion, I guess. It's not that bad.
Brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Okay. Yeah, so now we're going to move right into the game. No time to chat yet. What do you say? Who are you?
What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You wait around.
Okay, I could use the help.
Alright. Now, we ain't got much time, but
Drink of what?
Oh man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. Check it out. Blood, it's your new lamp, your new champagne, like your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready though, 'cause hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Down around the corner there, I saw this human, or else hope he can't find his car.
So what do I,
You go down there, tap him. You creep up on him. The barrels little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, 'cause it'll come so natural you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? Might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. Okay, so blood is the fuel for our vampiric powers, and when we need to feed on humans who have blood to keep up our powers, to fuel our powers. So yeah, we're not supposed to be seen. Let me just take a minute. I'm going to try and see if I can. Yeah, subtitles. I want subtitles. That'll help us in game. So we're not supposed to be seen when we feed on people by other humans, because that we will break the masquerade, as will become clear soon. So we are now full on blood, and we're going to talk to Jack again.
Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feel that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great. I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good.
You got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality is not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
You can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, worthless. A cross, shove it right up their ass. A steak, only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch a sunrise and it's all overkill. Yeah?
Got it.
Okay, now. What the fuck is this? Get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up with it. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
Okay, so yeah, we're on the road, and shit is going down. Yeah. Last time we played, I skipped the tutorial, and I found it kind of a shame, because the game really has a very quick pace, and this game.
Come down here. Stay away from the window.
And this tutorial is kind of, just a kind of slow introduction into the game.
They're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political run. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Heads up. Back away.
Yeah. So I distinguish very carefully between like survival games, and economic, vocational games, right? It's like in a survival game, this is kind of a survival game, or open world, live the life kind of game, immersive kind of game, right? It's not really like vocational, right? There's no...
Frenzied Sabat bastards. Alright, get the loose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Yeah, there's not really any, like overarching logic to what you do for in the game, right? It's not like you have to make a living or anything, right? There's no pressure, right? It's just like survive and that's it, right? And that's that's not what I like, right? I prefer to have a kind of logic in the game. So okay, what he says like we're not an angel in life, were you? And I say I have my moments, yeah.
Lesson on how really not to act. Take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I still get a list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
I get it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
I see.
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean
What
exactly?
are you gonna do? Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering? These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Okay, yeah. So as I said, I like a game with some kind of logic, right? By that I mean, I like a game where your actions actually do have meaning, right? And how that is expressed is just kind of a matter of let's see. Chop shop is the password. Yeah. Of course, I've already done this many times. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we unlocked the safe. And now we're gonna open it, and this is the chop shop key. So that's great.
Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. And how it expresses itself is just kind of a matter of interpretation, right? I mean, it's just like I watch Game of Thrones sometimes, And there's no real reason for watching Game of Thrones rather than watching 6 Feet Under or something, yeah. So, how it expresses itself,
Fucking waste of unlife, these sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here.
I just really want to do something, that's the thing.
When it comes to feeding,
And, it's like a game like The Witcher, right? That is more like what I'm looking for as a gamer, right?
with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast? What exactly does that mean?
Beast. It's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone? That seems a little restricted.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
Alright, now go feed. Careful though. He's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I just kind of saw the whole thing with The Witcher, right?
Not quite as good, huh? Yeah, you can do worse. There's some rats down there. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Worse than that bum's neck, that scarf tasted like old gym socks.
Give it a try.
Think about it. Okay, so we have to suck on rats. Here are some rats. Yeah, it's like I have a reason to play The Witcher, right? I mean, I'm actually intrigued with that setting, right? Not necessarily in the story, right? There's a difference between playing a game and playing a video game and reading a book, right?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows, and don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute. Gone. You can crouch. Okay. Yeah, so now it's stealth tutorial. We don't want to be seen by that vampire back there. Okay, we made it. We made it through. Shortcut.
Inside here. Seems
What makes you think that?
Savants, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
I'll do my best.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I'll keep that in mind. See ya. I'm on it. To engage in unarmed combat, you need to equip your fists and then attack. Okay. Press the H keys. Okay, so we can block. Oh god, he has a tyrant iron. I accidentally activated our vampire power. Let's get that tire iron. Okay, great.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid straight bullets.
Sounds like a good strategy.
Down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. Oh, go on. I'll be right here.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a reason to play The Witcher, right? That may sound very weird, right? Okay, so we can do a stealth kill here. He was obsessed with those oil canisters out there.
What's going on? Sounds like the Sabat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Great, just my luck. Blood buff is a discipline that's counted all enemies. All vampires, okay. Okay, so we need to do blood buff here. So we can pick this lock here. And it's open. Okay, so there we see his aura, very nice. Whatever. It's probably not the most useful. There's Jack again.
There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Don't let them catch you.
Yeah, it's like the weird thing is, I consider playing The Witcher a bit like working for the mail. Actually, I work for the mail. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're scared of my sultry vampire appearance. And now he's no longer scared. We can just do it again. Although we're running low on blood. Okay, so we're going on to the next room. Okay, so he wants us to use celerity. Okay, he's gone. Yeah, he has no idea we're here.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Savant moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do?
They've probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires.
More lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Get up, clear out what's left. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. So now we have a gun, which is fun.